Welcome to This Week in Psychedelics. I'm your host, Kyle Boner. I'm sure you've heard by now, but the Oregon Health Authority has published its final rules for the adoption of the Oregon Psilocybin Services Act. Now, to avoid confusion over what is and is not permissible, I'm going to help demystify this ruling, and we'll break down exactly what you can and cannot do. Anyone can open a psilocybin services center if you've got fat stacks, and play golf regularly with at least one member of Congress. Fear not, those of you who can afford to pony up fat stacks of cash can trip safely in a weird clinical setting under the intense supervision of a third party that you've likely never met before or have a very minimal baseline of experience with. Now, some of the things that you cannot do: boofing psilocybin is absolutely out of the question while visiting an Oregon Psilocybin Services Center. So if you're gonna boof mushrooms, you do that on your own time. You also can't have friends and family present holding your hand and trip sitting for the duration of your psilocybin experience. They're gonna have to wait in the parking lot, where, to be honest, is probably much easier to access mushrooms, given that it's Oregon and all. And you cannot microdose anything above 0.25 milligrams, which is an oddly specific dose, because if I'm taking 0.3 milligrams and walking out of the service center, who the fuck knows what's gonna happen? You can't trip with Bigfoot. That is a non-negotiable. You also can't operate a big rig truck. So all of you truckers out there who are thinking that you're gonna microdose, that's a no-go. Thanks for tuning in, and as more details become available, you'll hear it here first.